And recording. So, I was working on some music a little earlier, just playing some guitar, and I decided I would have a drink. Wasn't going to record any videos today, but now that I'm drinking, I figured why waste the opportunity and let's record some content. Now, I had an idea not too long ago. I wanted to revisit Typo Negative and kind of do like a long form kind of critique. Um, Listen to a whole album all in one sitting and actually look at the lyrics and try to figure out how it hits me as opposed to the normal way I react to stuff. However, it's very likely that it'll just get blocked. And if sit down for like a whole hour, record a video, upload it, everything, and it gets blocked, that's just wasted time. So I'm just going to stick to one song. But I'm going to start from the very first album now. I've heard a fair amount of tracks now. I want to say like just under 10. And I love the sound of Typo Negative. So the first album is called Slow, Deep, and Hard. And the very first track is called Unsuccessfully, Coping with the Natural Beauty of Infidelity. Now, just from reacting to them previously and the kind of feel to their music, it's kind of sexual in nature. Like there's a whole kind of the gravitas of it has to deal with like longing and like passion and that kind of thing. So the name of the first album obviously invokes like sexual imagery, and the very first title, the very first track, I guess someone was cheating. Either the guy is cheating on the girl or he's been cheated on. So, quite a journey, I guess, to have that be the impetus. Cheating, infidelity. So, let's see. YouTube. And this is apparently Typo Negative's official page. 12-minute song, 12 and a half. So I'm very ready for this. I like long songs, and this is going to be slow, deep, and hard. All right, let's see what I'm in for. Interesting start.
Trust and you'll be trusted, says the liar to the fool. Lost someone of your busted, in love and war there ain't no rules. Do you believe in forever? I don't even believe in tomorrow. The only thing that lasts forever forgive and forget. I'm sorry, but I am unable.
So I'm gonna pause it a little earlier than I thought I would. All right, so just looking at the cover here, kind of reminds me of the cover to Disturbed's first album. It looks like it's a face, like bent over, pixelated, obviously, but like you can't distinguish any characteristics of the face. It's almost like there's a cloth over it, like you can't breathe, like like you're being strangled or something, asphyxiated, and yeah, so you can't see any of the details of it. So it's just kind of like a raw kind of just like which is something that you kind of feel in the music too. It's not necessarily thought out. It's more reactionary sounding. And this is much different than I was expecting, cuz the sound that I'm used to from them is more subdued, I guess, and it's more like they're trying to love you. This has like a real punk kind of feel to it, in the drumming and the delivery of the vocals. So, and it seems like it's coming from a place of just like anger and hurt, as opposed to the longing, like that kind of thing. So, it's interesting. The sound of the bass and the guitar, like I can hear similarities of what I'm used to. Like it they're using the same pedals. They have the same kind of sound, but it's not as refined. Obviously, first album, first track. Huh. To backtrack just a smidge. It sounded like it was going into a transition into another section. Go.
Forget. I'm sorry, but I am unable.
gonna pause it again. I thought I figured it out, and I think this sort of clarifies it for me. He's calling her a slut. He called her a twat. So if it's an infidelity, it seems like he's the one who's been cheated on, and the anger that you felt at the beginning transitions into what sounded like sex. Like he's been hurt, so he went and he just found the first chick, woman, girl, whatever, and he went and had sex, just like a revenge kind of thing. Like, you cheated on me, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna find someone else. But he's still dealing with this, like, even after the fact, after that section, he's still thinking about the girlfriend, the first one, and or wife or whoever it was, and how it's still affecting him. Called her twat. He's still angry, and he says it still hurts. And the way the guitar kind of slowed down there and hardly did anything at the beginning, or not the beginning, towards the middle here, it was very purposeful. Like, it just was creating this space, like he's dwelling on the emotions, he's coping with it. It's weird that it's called the natural beauty of infidelity, because I don't know if he feels like it's a beautiful thing. Like, there's just so much anger. Let's backtrack again. Will it let me? Let's just go. Whore. Tell they're from New York. Whoa.
You've done it before, time after time. Refuse to learn your lesson. Gave till it hurt, thought it was right. Only fools make mistakes twice. Whoa.
pause it one last time for copyright. It's interesting because you could see what they end up becoming. Um, just that breakdown there, the way he was singing had more of an aspect of what I'm used to hearing from them, especially with the organ, the keys in the background. It had that sort of psychedelic kind of feel to it, that Doors ish kind of sound that I kind of associate with them. It's interesting too how present the drums are in the mix too. Like it really has like a punkish kind of feel to it. Um, and yeah, this is really raw. Like it, the name Type O Negative like makes much more sense now. Hearing this as like their entrance into like yeah, their debut, I should say, like because they're the type that feel negative because something negative was done to them. It's not just necessarily like a blood metaphor. It's uh, play on words that way. And the slow, deep, and hard, I automatically assumed that was going to be like a sex kind of thing. But just the hurt, the feel of it, that's another play on words. Like it, the dealing with it is you deal with it slowly, like you don't let it go away. You just wallow in it, and it's deep because it you feel it deep in you, like it's a like a cut that goes really really inside and hard, like it was meant to hurt. Huh. Backtrack a little. Now it lets me. That's funny.
You! You make me hate myself! I know you're fucking someone else. 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 I know. I said I know. 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 I
It's catchy. Was this an actual live performance? It's very possible it could be. That's funny. It's really catchy. I know you're fucking someone else. If the words were different, like you could dance to this. But yeah, I actually have the words pulled up here. I didn't know what it was going to be about, but I wanted to have the lyrics up. Um, Trust and you'll be trusted, says the liar to the fool. Like right out the gate, it's just the anger, lust. So what if you're busted? In love and war, there ain't no rules. Do you believe in forever? I don't even believe in tomorrow. God damn. The only things that last forever are memories and sorrow. Kenny. Named it. Okay. All right. Check this out. Out of sight, out of mind. The motto of betrayal. The prophets preach to forgive and forget. I'm sorry, but I am unable. Hey, don't think I don't know what you're doing, you stupid twat. You went to L'Amour Saturday night, red nails and lipstick, dressed 2 sizes too tight, his tongue down your throat, his hand up your skirt. Yeah, I'm a man, but it still hurts. It's interesting because I started this video talking about how I was working on music, and this reminds me of I'll say good 15 years ago. I was having like a band practice. Uh, we you get drunk, get a little high sometimes while you're fucking around and just trying to find riffs and like vibes and stuff. Like you're trying to find a good groove to land on. And in the drunkenness, like you kind of arrive at this style of lyrics sometimes. So this is something that's easy to connect to because we all understand that kind of anger because this kind of things happened one way or another to most of us. Slut, whore, or excuse me, whore, cunt. Like he's looking for the worst words that he can say. I know you're fucking someone else. He knows you're fucking someone else. I know you're fucking someone else. He knows you're fucking someone else. Now, is that the band like seconding him and saying he knows, like there's a group of people that knows, or that the guy she's cheating with knows that she's in a relationship and he's just kind of an asshole and he doesn't care because he just man, he doesn't care that he's ruining someone's relationship. You had cock on your mind and cum on your breath. God damn, like he's just looking for the most harsh words that he can. It's all just like, I'm hurt, so I'm reaching out and trying to hurt you back. Inserted that diaphragm before you left. Practicing freelance gynecology. God damn. Where there's a womb, there's a way. With you, it's for free. God. Slut. You fucking whore. Whore. You're a cunt. Cunt. I know you're fucking someone else. He knows you're fucking someone else. I know you're fucking someone else. You done it before, time after time. Refused to learn your lesson. You gave till it hurt. Hurt her or hurt him? Thought it was right. Only fools make mistakes twice. So you sit home drinking alone, empty bottle in your hand. Don't even try to sort out the lies. It's worse to try to understand. You make me hate myself. Ah, because he's blaming himself at that point. Like, what did he do? Why wasn't he enough? Or it feels like she went out of her way to hurt him. It wasn't necessarily that it just happened, like she did it to hurt him. I know you're fucking someone else. He knows you're fucking someone. I know you're fucking someone else, etc., etc. I know. He knows. I said I know. He said he knows. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. So, like, she's not even trying to hide it, it seems. And that that would explain the degree of the hurt and hate that he seems to be attacking this with. Because to him, it feels like this was done purposely to him. Like this was an attack on him. It wasn't just. So I've known a few people in situations kind of like this on both sides. And there's you can only offer guidance. You can't live someone's life for them. And I remember telling a specific person, "Hey, if you have these feelings for someone else, why not just end the relationship you're in now? And once that's over, just go ahead and do the other thing." But it's a choice to stay in the relationship and to cheat. Like there's a specific thing you're trying to tell the other person. Like it's not necessarily even about longing for the secondary person. You're saying something to the initial person. And in this case, it looks like the girl in the situation here was kind of telling this guy like, "Hey, you're not enough. You're not good enough. And I want to hurt you." Or at least that's the way he's making it come across. Huh. I wasn't expecting it to be this emotional, like right off the bat. It's good though.